So, Doug, if this fight was a song, what would it be?
Here Comes Revenge by Metallica.
Okay. Why is that?
It's just a metal song, bro. That's how I felt when I was in there.
Just total metal.
Yeah.
And then, can you tell me a little bit about the lead up to this fight?
Yeah, the lead up to this fight. I was a little disappointed off of my last performance. I thought I did enough on the score with my leg kicks against my opponent, but it was tipped the other way. So going back into Fairtex Fight, I wanted to make sure that I secured the W and did everything I could to get it.
So we'll see how it unfolds. We have the show every Saturday. How many times have you fought now at Lumpini?
This was the third time.
Third time, and you've been out here in Thailand for about a year now? 9 months?
Coming up, yeah. In June it'll be a year.
And in total, how many times have you fought?
This year I've fought 7 times already.
Oh, that's very good.
Yeah, so I'm trying to get 2 more in before this visa trip's up.
Yeah, and so there you are walking out. You're the first one out to the ring. How does that make you feel? Do you like being out there first? Do you not care?
The last 2 times I've gone last, so it's a little, I like being first usually, but I'm getting used to it. Like the more reps that I get here too, you get more comfortable with the whole show and how things work. It's kind of like you get better at it.
Yeah. And there you are. You originally are from Mexico.
I am both. No, I'm originally from California, but funny story. Last year when I came here, my American passport had expired, so I came on my Mexican passport.
Ah.
I gave them my American one here and wanted them to use both, but they still stuck, you know.
Mexico.
Representing Mexico, baby.
Yeah. Well, that's not a bad thing.
Nah.
Do you know much about Mexican Muay Thai? Like what the scene is like down there?
It's growing a lot now. I know the Ferals are down there and they've got their show in Tulum, or I think they've moved, but I've seen a lot of stuff going on with the WBC too. I think they have titles per state even now in Mexico, which is kind of cool.
Yeah, it's great to see the sport growing around the world, especially in North America where both of us are from. And then, so you have a Mexican passport, but you spent a long time in San Francisco, correct?
I did, yeah.
Is that where you started training?
No, yes. Legit Muay Thai started in San Francisco at Fight and Fitness with Nung Siam.
And then Nung Siam is a former Lumpini champion who was very, very good. He fought like 120 pounds or so.
Yeah.
At the stadium in the late 90s, around the same time as Johnson on Fairtex, when Sanchai was in his prime.
Yeah, he's got a good fight with Sanchai on YouTube.
I think he said he lost that fight by 1 kick.
Yeah. Good fight.
Yeah, for sure. So your opponent coming in second. When you're in the ring, how do you feel? Like right now?
Pretty chill. I notice my opponent usually for me when the fight card comes out like the week of, so it's not much time to look him up. But I saw I wanted to fight a Thai, so I was glad I got to fight a Thai, and I looked him up. I saw he had some fights on Thai Fight. Kind of came up with a game plan, so I just kind of repeat that in my head, and I have like a little mantra that I gotta go through to keep me centered.
What's your mantra, and also what was your game plan?
Well, my game plan was to go back to the low kicks. I saw he was very Thai style. It didn't look like he had very clean boxing, so I wanted to see if I could use my boxing as well. So that was my game plan. My trainer, though, warming up in the back room, came up to me and was like, okay, first round you play Fimu, which was kind of shocking to me because I was like, you want to play Fimu against the Thai? But we'll see how this goes. I don't know if that was for like gambling stuff or what, but that's what he told me to do, so you'll see, I stuck to that. And then my mantra, I try to take advantage of like each opportunity, especially at Lumpini, because for me, my friend just had his arm broken at Max, and like you really don't know how long you have in this sport, so just really thinking about all that.
So we have the tail of the tape, Petchmuanglum Sitkruprean versus Douglas Malagon. And that is a good point because you know, I have been injured in the sport too. Broke my orbital once, and it took me out for a year. You know, I was 28 at the time. So as we get older, you know, if you're 20 or something, you can have several big injuries.
Yeah.
But you get older, you have less time for those injuries in terms of your athletic career. So it's the first few seconds. How are you feeling? Do you feel like you're being familiar, technical here?
Well, I was planning on it, and then I realized his timing, you know, he just had my timing a little bit with the kicks. I was big whiff there, and I had a hard time kind of seeing when he was going to step in and unload him, so I was just kind of trying to find that. You could see I was having a hard time checking.
Yeah, good scoring body kick there from you. Oh, beautiful jumping kick there from...
Yeah, you fancy.
From the red corner.
Yeah, I think that this is kind of at the point where I realized that Fimu game was not going to work, so I was just trying to start catching him and giving him a little bit of pressure, but I didn't get the clear go forward yet from my corner, so.
And it's about 2 minutes or 1 minute in. I remember watching this live and being pretty impressed with the power in his kicks. Were you feeling the power?
Yeah, my arm was starting to hurt pretty bad, and I was really thinking, okay, you need to start checking these before your arm gets smashed.
And you landed a couple of good elbows there. Do you feel the impact of them? How do you think it worked?
Yeah, I felt like I had the timing with the over elbows.
Ooh.
He snuck one in on me there.
Yeah.
First couple times we locked up, I wasn't too stressed on his clinching, but that's not really my game, so I kind of just wanted to not give him enough distance right there to just unload, but he was still landing kicks on me.
Yeah, a beautiful right kick from him, and again that sort of short right elbow. You two are squared up in the clinch here. Beautiful exit kick from him, and good right kick. But you're definitely trying to work those elbows in. And I know you do a lot of strength and conditioning. Were you worried about your gas tank or anything like that?
No, I was just trying to find my timing and my rhythm and what my openings were going to be right now, and I knew I usually feel better round 2 and 3. It's usually round 1 just from the nerves alone, but I feel like an adrenaline dump, so round 1 is usually actually more stressful, my cardio, to be honest.
Yeah, beautiful right body kick from him. At this point, how do you feel you are on the scorecards?
I definitely felt down at this point. He's been landing a lot of kicks. I was having a hard time finding my boxing.
Yeah, I think I would agree with you. So going back to the corner, what were you feeling, and what did your coach, Crew Hearn, say to you?
So he gave me some water, and then he said, "Okay, Douglas, go forward," which I was good to hear, because that's what I wanted to start doing. I didn't want to give him any more space with those kicks.
Yeah. Bam! Beautiful elbow there from you. And again, you almost like pulled down the arm to land the elbow. Sneaky short elbow from him. And nice high kick as well. Again, there's that same sneaky elbow. Did you feel it rattle you? What's up, Sanook?
No, I wasn't feeling. His boxing and the elbows weren't really doing anything to me. It was his kicks that were landing. They were pretty
hard.
Pretty painful.
Do you ever, I think I asked someone else, but do you ever pay attention to Sanook as she's DJing?
Not when I'm fighting.
Yeah.
But,
you're not thinking about the massive gems that she's playing. So the game plan for this round was just move forward?
It was move forward, catch the kick, go to the body, back to the elbows, and lean back away from the kicks.
Yeah. So nice leg kick there. Did you land any in the first round? I don't think you
No,
you shot any in the first round.
No, I had a hard time finding the range. He was kind of good at staying out of that range. Later, you can see him kind of stepping over.
I do think that you are starting to block a bit better. You lean back from that last push kick, a little off balance there. Catching the kick, body shot. Good knees here. Trying to sneak in that elbow. He definitely good positioning here from him. Did he get you in the face there?
No, I saw it coming and I started leaning up right as it was coming. My life flashed before my eyes, but I made it out of there.
Yeah, good. Because being kneed in the face is not so good. So we have like a minute and a half left. How are you feeling right now in the fight?
I was feeling good. I kind of chose to just start leaning back to disengage, get away from the kicks, and then kind of go back on my pressure.
And here you have him hurt. You're unloading on him. His posture is breaking. Boom, down to the ground. And like, you sort of gave him a little parting shot as well.
He wasn't sitting down all the way. He was like kind of like squatting.
Yeah.
And for me in there, it felt like a whole 10 seconds of like, should I hit him again or just give him a little something?
Yeah, and now you're just going to the body. Boom. And when he turned, you also gave him a little knee.
Yeah. Again, it wasn't. You didn't put the knee down or the hands down, and I wanted to get out of there. I did not want to deal with his kicks anymore.
Totally understand that. So pretty big win there for you. How were you feeling?
Yeah, I was pretty stoked. I just happened to time. He tried to jump in with a knee, and my hook, I timed it perfect to where it was like he went right into it at the same time, and I think that really took the wind out of him.
Yeah, I think his body might not have been super strong as well. Here's the replays. That elbow, I think, rocked him. Boom, there's a body shot. And then he's just sort of like covering up. You're not connecting with everything, but yeah, he squats and, oh, there's that body hook. Then body shot. Boom, and knee. I think even without the knee, he would have called it. Boom, body shot. Knee, Yeah. So definitely good work there from you, Doug. One for your highlight reel. What is next for you?
I'm told I'll be going right back in on the 20th next month, so.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And then also, where can people follow along with your journey?
Yeah, you guys check me out, Muay Thai Dougie on Instagram, and I have a strength and conditioning page too, Super Muay.
So I will put his personal IG here, and then the strength and conditioning one right here. So thank you so much, Doug. We look forward to seeing you back in action next month on the 20th.